has affected me. It was my last semester in college, and I was supposed to get married. And there's, these big accomplishments coming up in my life, and they just all kind of got postponed. And I was going through a little depression phase. I was not very motivated to make anything. And I've seen other artists that wanted, like, they were making beautiful things. They were taking advantage of the situation, capturing all these mask photos or paintings. And I was just kind of in a rut, and I think coming here, it helped me just get over that. I'm not cooped up in the house all day. I'm going outside, I'm seeing what's around me. And so I think that the quarantine affected me negatively, but in a way that kind of pushed me, because I didn't start doing digital art until quarantine, and now that's my thing. So,
Oh, interesting.
yeah.
Things that has been really great about being at Azule for the last 2 weeks is that I've been able to unplug from that news cycle, because at home it was hard to cut out the noise. And whenever especially when I was first starting to teach online, my day went like this. I would wake up, I would check emails, I would post course materials, then I had to tune in to Governor Cuomo's press conference at like 10 a.m. I would watch him until noon, and then I would eat a little lunch, and then at 1 o'clock I had to watch Governor Cooper from North Carolina, and then I would, but then in between all of that, I was still reading so much stuff about this virus and what we were learning about it, and what becomes apparent the more you read it. Nobody really knows anything. Yeah. And the knowledge, the target keeps moving almost every day. And so being at Azule has been a much needed sort of palate cleanser from all of that, because it hasn't just been around me all the time. And because I haven't been in the city,
true,
it hasn't felt
oppressive.
Right. Yeah. It doesn't feel like I have to be plugged into it all the time. When I'm at home, when I'm in the city, I feel like I owe it to myself to know what's going on as much as possible. But here, because at home I might go to the store and I might need to know what's going on out there, But here I'm not going to go to town, and if I do, there's like 7 people there.
That's right.
So it's a very different sort of thing, and so it's been really nice to be here, because it's allowed me the opportunity to kind of reset all of those receptors in my brain that have just been bombarded over the last 4 or 5 months with this information.
I applied. I was so grateful. And then the world fell apart, and I didn't know if it would happen. But when I saw that, they were doing residencies again, I came, even though I've been home for months. I thought it'd be me coming in off of my busy schedule to come. But it's me coming off of being at home for months. Still, it's cooler. My husband and both of my adult children are all sheltering in place together. And they're probably grateful to have me out.
Oh, I doubt
that. I'm grateful to have this opportunity. This has been really excellent.
And in terms of coming here during a, pandemic situation, how does it feel to you? Is this a secure kind of?
Yes. Well, I had called and I talked to Camille, and I feel very safe, very secure. I spend a lot of time outside, and in here there's plenty of space. I did go into town. I didn't get out the car after I went into the Dollar General, and then there were like too many people on the street.
I told you, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, nah. But I don't need to go to town. I'm fine here. I've been sitting out on the rock talking to Dave. So this has been fine. This has been good. I had a little anxiety. But this is just an anxious time.
Indifferent.
Oh, it's great. It's been great to be here and talk to Natalie and Camille and be involved in some kind of community again. I do think that I felt
a little anxious first coming here, and like kind of it all like I started thinking about it all for like really digesting it for the first time, and which isn't a bad thing, but you know, that wait, I've had time to think about it, and it all really hit me. So yeah, I've just been thinking about it more than ever. I mean, I've been like just looking forward to this time so much during the whole pandemic, and I'm finally here, and it does feel like, oh, finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
If one can have retreat, it feels like a luxury, and I guess it is, but it was really doable. It was something I could afford, and it's a wonderful space, and just that to take that time to rejuvenate, you know, if someone has that opportunity, by all means, take it.
Thanks so much, Natalie.
Yeah.
Yeah.